Oh boy. Kina. Breaker. Do you hear anything? No? No? How about now? Oh man. I do not like green eggs and ham. There we go. How about that? It's Friday morning. It's a sunny day in the great state capital. Look at all you people who made it here. Thank you from literally across our state. Got one group that's going to arrive a little late, it looks like. We look forward to having them, though, and we will welcome them warmly as they probably humbly think they're disrupting us, but really we're glad to welcome them. It'll be the West Yellowstone Teen Center, which is awesome. So are we ready? ServeMontana Award Day. Yeah, give me a little woo in the front row. Thank you for that. Fantastic, you guys. Very grateful. So my name is Sarah Sadowski, and I get to serve as the director of the Governor's Office of Community Service, based right here in sweet, sweet Helena. I like to tell people there's more than one reason we have the star on the map. But for today, it's because it's the capital. So thank you all for coming here, and we're going to get going with some remarks. We've got some great folks joining us, and then we'll present awards. We'll ask you to have a photo with our folks, and then we'll have lunch on the rotunda second floor down there. Bathrooms are back around this side of the building on the way by the staircase on each floor, and then of course the elevator as well. Okay? It's like you got on the right airplane flight this morning to the ServeMontana Awards. Here we go. So I get to serve in this role. I served a couple years with National Service, with AmeriCorps, and I also volunteer locally here in town with a young adult youth group. It's very fun, and I believe a lot of things about the value and power of service in a local community as well as in a functioning and healthy democracy, a constitutional republic, some would say. So service and volunteerism. The other thing is I'm tangential, so I have to write things down, or I'd have you people here eating lunch in these chairs. Okay? Service and volunteerism is alive and well in Montana. In 2023, according to the Census Bureau and AmeriCorps, 594,000 residents, about 68% of Montanans serve their neighbors, putting our great state number 2 in the country. And my colleagues down in Utah, very fun to give them a hard time. They're like, I got beat by Utah, right? It's like, dang it. Contributing our gifts and talents to the people and places where we live makes a difference in them and in each and all of us. Those who serve others give from their whole self, and those being served can later contribute. Volunteerism has real benefits, both to the community and to the one volunteering. Volunteering connects us to others, is good for our mental and physical health, can build a person's resume by being a healthy way to explore interests and passions, and of course is one of the most engaging and fulfilling ways to meet the challenges facing individuals, families, and in our communities and landscapes. Service and volunteerism reflects an engaged citizenship, which is vital to our communities, our state, and our country. I encourage everyone to consider what they care about and to engage in some type of service. So as we get going, we've got some folks here I want to recognize, starting with the members from the Montana Commission on Community Service. All the ServeMontana Award nominations were reviewed by a work group of the Commission and a representative of today's event sponsor, Montana Credit Unions. So here with us today, and if you guys would give a wave, with the Commission is Chair Morgan Hubbard right here in the back, and you'll be seeing more of Morgan, hailing from Forsyth, that's right. Yes. Do we make it from West Yellowstone? Fantastic. I told you guys, you're going to feel like you're interrupting, but we want you in here. So just come in here and be brave and own it. I know they're getting their name tags. Here we go. Fantastic and welcome. Awesome. So we've got Morgan Hubbard and we've got commissioners, Mr. Risberg, Thomas Risberg, hailing out of Great Falls here in the front. Yes, sir. Jim Swan, hello, from Rocky Boy and Billings and anywhere else you may find him. And Vicki Turner, where are you, Vicki? I saw you, there you are. Thank you, right here in Sweet Helena. So appreciate you guys being here. I also want to recognize and appreciate the Governor's Office of Community Service staff for all of their work. These folks work tirelessly and do a lot of computering to make a lot of things happen in the field. All of you, at least most of you, spoke with Anastasia. I want to give her a huge shout out. She got sick, and she was very upset to have to roll out and miss this event. And so want to give her a huge recognition, and I hope all of your interactions, your hotels, like all of the things were really good. She was very detail-oriented and committed, so she's first on my list. And then with us is Keena. Hello, Keena Irby. Yes. Keena's our fiscal officer, and it's not, I'd say, and beyond, right? Today she's doing AV with us. And then Christina Jordan. Hello, Christina. Yes. Christina serves as our AmeriCorps program officer, and today our photographer in general hospitality. So anything that you need, please reach out to the three of us. Elaine Dahl's our part-time staff who is also behind the scenes and is regularly scheduled off on Fridays, the benefit of part-time employment. So especially, I want to thank Montana's credit unions for sponsoring this year's award ceremony and luncheon. Thanks for partnering with us again, you guys. It's always a treat. And for your many years, I was like, one of these years I'm going to count and see. It's been more than many. And recognizing Montana's outstanding volunteers. So here today with us is Karen Smith, Advocacy Officer. Hello, Karen. And Danya Parrish has arrived as well. Danya will not stand up or take photos, but I will give you a shout out regardless. So join me in welcoming Karen Smith, who will say a few words on behalf of Montana's credit unions. So thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. It is such an honor to join you again on behalf of Montana's credit unions as we recognize the outstanding individuals nominated for the governor's ServeMontana Awards. As a proud, longtime sponsor of this event, we're thrilled to help shine a spotlight on those of you who embody the very best of community service and volunteerism. At Montana's credit unions, the philosophy of people helping people isn't just a motto, it's a way of life. It guides how we support our members, engage with our communities, and partner with organizations like ServeMontana that share our belief in the power of service. Volunteerism sits at the heart of strong communities. The individuals we're celebrating today have gone above and beyond to lift up others, often without fanfare, creating meaningful change that radiates across neighborhoods, towns, and our state as a whole. This partnership between Montana's credit unions and ServeMontana reflects our shared commitment to fostering a culture of compassion, connection, and civic responsibility. The dedication of today's nominees is not only inspiring, it's a powerful reminder that what's possible when each choose to show up and make a difference. To all the volunteers and nominees, thank you. Your generosity, your leadership, and commitment to service are what make Montana such a remarkable place to call home. Congratulations, and please know how proud we are to stand next to you today. Thank you.
Nice, thanks, Karen. Truly possible by the credit unions. We're very grateful for this time together and to all be here. It's awesome. So I'll give you Christina. Another special person. I'm really thankful our Montana leadership also values community volunteerism and that our great Lieutenant Governor, Kristen Juris, is with us to present these awards. We save her for her own recognition. Dwight's ready. Give her a round of applause. I saw it. Yes, so good. Montana's Lieutenant Governor grew up on her family's ranch near Conrad. As an attorney in private practice in Great Falls, Juris helped farmers, ranchers, and small business owners navigate legal issues, and she provided pro bono services to clients with disabilities who are facing homelessness and addiction. Lieutenant Governor Juris graduated from the University of Montana and the University of Georgia School of Law. She then taught at the University of Montana's Law School for 20 years. Married since 1984, Kristen and John Juris have 3 sons and 2 grandchildren. Join me in welcoming our great Lieutenant Governor, Kristen Juris. Yes.
Thank you, Director Sadowski. Well, on behalf of Governor Gianforte and myself, welcome to our beautiful state capitol. It is such a privilege to work in this building every day. And I just love Montana. And one of the things that I love most about Montana are the people in Montana. We are very community-driven, service-driven. Imagine the community you grew up in without volunteers. Just imagine. You can't. Because we do have in every community, thankfully, volunteers that truly do make such an impact on each of our lives. And growing up in Conrad, it was everything from farmers helping other farmers get their crops in the field, especially if an illness or some tragedy had struck in that family. It's helping those who are sick, who need help. It's making sure that we have vibrant cultural activities and Conrad Hoop Up Rodeo, its 75th anniversary going on this weekend. And what I have found as I volunteered, as Sarah had mentioned, with providing legal services to people, is the best thing about being a volunteer is it really changes you. It really gives you insight into the needs of your community, into the struggles that individuals are facing. So it's a win-win for everybody. It helps the communities that you live in, and it helps you become a better person, a more understanding person, a more compassionate person. So we are here today to celebrate the best of our community volunteers who, without them, well, they make the last best place even better. So let's get on with the awards. Helping me to present them will be the chair of the Community Service Commission, Morgan Hubbard. Commissioner, come on up, you guys, Thomas Risberg and Vicki Turner, and then Karen Smith from the credit union will be up here to present awards, and Sarah, you'll be letting us know who they are.
And Jim Swan. And Jim Swan. Thank you for that. All right, you guys. Thank you, Lieutenant Governor. We get to do fun stuff together with AmeriCorps and with community volunteers. It's a treat. So here we go. A couple things, and then enough of this talking. We'll get to you people. ServeMontana Awards recognize Montana citizens of all ages and backgrounds who have greatly enhanced the quality of life in our state through your commitment to volunteerism. You guys are individuals and groups here today. You've all been nominated by friends, family, community members, and our favorite is when it's by someone whose life that you have positively impacted through your service. Thank you to all the nominators. For those of you that are here, some of you are. The time you took to nominate these awardees at some point several months ago is really the key first step in all of us being here together today. So today we'll recognize 7 individuals and 2 groups. So what we're going to do is, as your name is called, come on up. I'm going to read about you and try to completely mortify and embarrass you. And then you'll be presented with the ServeMontana Award, and Christina Jordan will take a picture. And then those pictures we can make available for you. If you've got family or other folks that want to do a photo, just pop up. We are in this group together. So, Betty Hall, if you would make your way to the front. Our first ServeMontana Awards presented to Betty Hall of Butte, Montana. Yes. This is the part where you get to stand and listen to the great things that folks have said about you. So good. Betty's nominator described her as positive, enthusiastic, and cheerful. Betty has been an AmeriCorps senior foster grandparent for almost 20 years. She started in September of 2005. At 84 years of age, she is still serving Monday through Friday from 8 to 4 and hates when she has to miss a day. Betty supports students with their reading and math. During a site visit, Betty was seen in action, helping in the library and working with multiple students with their math. She finds creative ways to assist each student depending on their individual needs. Her nominator shared that Betty is loved by teachers and students alike. Just this past November, Whittier Elementary awarded Betty with a Making a Difference in Our School for being epic. I'm like, so good. AmeriCorps senior volunteers serving in the foster grandparent program are commonly known at their sites as Grandma or Grandpa. And one of Betty's teachers wrote, "It's hard to come up with the right words to describe just how much Grandma Hall's efforts mean to me and our class. Grandma Hall is dedicated to helping all students and staff. She's focused and very hardworking. The difference Grandma Hall makes in our classroom is unforgettable, and I appreciate her immensely." Grandma Hall spent a lot of time working with one of our students, B, in math, and the growth from fall through the school year is unbelievable. His fall score was 182 below benchmark by 6 points. In the spring, B and Grandma brought this score to a 205, 4 points above benchmark, and a total gain of 13. I was like, oh man, nice, yes. So thank you, Betty, Grandma Hall, for truly making a difference in the lives of the children, students, and teachers you support. You're valued, loved, and appreciated by all as you make a difference in their lives. You're an inspiration, and it's an honor for us to present you with the ServeMontana Award, Betty. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Love this stuff. This is a get to. All right. Our next ServeMontana Award goes to Caden Harris of Billings. Caden, make your way. Caden's nominator described her as driven, compassionate, and service-minded. Caden's been a dedicated volunteer with Veterans Navigation Network, a Montana-based nonprofit focused on preventing veteran suicide and supporting service members, veterans, and their families. In a rigorous and meaningful act of advocacy, Caden hiked the entire Oregon Crest Trail in just 22 days, representing the estimated 22 veterans lost to suicide each day. Through this remarkable journey, she raised $20,000 to support the Veterans Network mission to prevent suicide in veterans and support those who have served our country. Her passion and determination have made a significant impact on the veterans community here in Montana and beyond. Caden's reliability, attention to detail, and compassionate approach make her a valuable member of the Veterans Navigation Network team, and her volunteerism has strengthened the organization's capacity to reach and support veterans across Montana. In addition to her service with Veterans Navigation Network, Caden has volunteered twice a week for 8 to 10 hours at Riverstone Health. There, she supports the Women, Infant, and Children program. She's distributed farmers market benefits to families, educated them on healthy food choices, and taught them what produce is in season and how to prepare it. Her service has promoted food security and healthy nutrition education for vulnerable populations at a critical time in their lives. Caden's volunteerism is especially remarkable given that she's a full-time student. So I was like, what? I already gave her a hard time for this. I was like, God bless you. Given her full academic and professional schedule, she's completing a Bachelor of Science in Biology with a minors in Chemistry and Interdisciplinary Honors at MSUB. She's an active member of the Pre-Physicians Association and serves as Executive Board Secretary of the Honors Club. Additionally, she has worked for nearly 4 years as a phlebotomist at Intermountain Health, gaining valuable experience in patient care. Caden, thank you. My word. So good. Yes. You've served veterans and for your passion for connecting people to local food, We are absolutely delighted to present you with the ServeMontana Award. My word, an inspiration. So thanks so much. Amazing. I'm like, when do you sleep? I've just scheduled it, yeah. There we go. Yes, congratulations. Fantastic. Okay. Our next ServeMontana Award is presented to Dwight Smith of Great Falls. Pumped you're here, Dwight. Yes, sir. Yes, thank you. Dwight, we've got some gems for you too, sir. Dwight's nominator described him as dedicated, humble, and joy-filled. The nominator shared that Dwight embodies and has lived out service to others over himself for 7 decades. While Dwight has an extensive record of service, what sets him apart is how he lives his life on a day-to-day basis. Regardless of who a person is or where they are in life, he always offers a smile, is quick to provide words of encouragement, and gives the best hugs in the world. He also never forgets a name. That's amazing too. He gives his whole attention to each person that he speaks with and always follows through on his promises. He is as humble as they come. He avoids the limelight and focuses on those around him instead. Dwight doesn't see service as something separate from his regular life. He's all in. This way of life is best exemplified through his relationships with a gentleman named Anthony, who Dwight met while volunteering at the Great Falls Rescue Mission. Dwight spent countless hours with Anthony, listening and encouraging him, and he was simply present whenever Anthony needed him. As Anthony progressed at the mission, maintaining a good job and staying sober, Dwight invited him to live at his house. Anthony ended up living with Dwight for 7 years, and they became close friends, and Dwight never charged him a cent. Someone shared that, so too bad. We're sharing it too. Since retiring, Dwight served on 15 boards in the Great Falls community and has volunteered over 20,000 hours. He's done everything. He's served Meals Weekly, he's done local trail work, he's installed the Rocky Mountain Front exhibit at the Great Falls History Museum, and has helped maintain grave sites at Highland Cemetery. Dwight, thank you for living a life of service to individuals in your community and to our state. You've kept history alive and the people and lands healthy. We're absolutely pleased and grateful to present you with the ServeMontana Award. Amen. Nice, you guys. Thank you. And Dwight, you have some words of wisdom for all of us.
Oh, just a second.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Like all the awardees, we're humbled, and we want to leave a place better than we found it, a legacy, leave everyone uplifted and encouraged. And I had a 45-minute presentation to give to you all. But in respect to your bottoms and your stomach, I'll cut it really short. I just wanted to acknowledge, teamwork is essential, and none of us do it on our own, and I've had some phenomenal examples to follow. First, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ gave me a servant's heart, amen, and then my wonderful wife, Norma, is the epitome of a servant. She started programs all over this state, not only in Great Falls and Cascade County, but her work extends far beyond borders. Thomas Risberg, busiest man in Great Falls, took time to encourage me with an encouraging narrative, and so, Thomas, thank you again. And then we've got my mom and dad who gave me an example of serving. We've all got stories, and I won't go into each and every one of them, but I want to also acknowledge good friends came. Chris Warden, his wife Lori, Kendra, and Arnie Owen, and they've been very supporting. Thank you all so much. I kept it to 2 minutes.
Nice. Thank you, Dwight. And Commissioner Risberg. We encourage our commissioners to each make a nomination, and Risberg keeps doing it. So it's very cool. Very grateful. Our next ServeMontana Award is presented to Susan Swan of Havre. Come on down, Susan. Susan's nominator described her as gifted, caring, and generous. She is already here concerned about running people over. We're not going to do that, Susan. Don't worry. Susan's nominator shared that she is one of the most selfless and caring individuals you'll ever meet. She not only has poured her heart into her community by setting up and running biannual Red Cross blood drives, Susan has also served as an active member of the Recycle High Line. She has the vision of building a nurses' honor guard. This is an inspiration from Florence Nightingale to honor former nurses during memorial services. Sue has served on numerous boards, including serving as a board member and treasurer for the Montana Nurses Association. Sue is a very active member of her church parish, where she has served in many different roles. She's been parish nurse, Catholic Daughters, and co-leader of a New Beginnings program. She's also provided weekly ministry services to 3 care centers. In addition to her volunteer activities in the community, she often has projects going at home, too. She sews quilts for those going through a tough time, makes care kits for the homeless, and sends over 200 Christmas cards a year to veterans across the state. She makes hats and mittens for preschool students in Havre and has coordinated volunteers for members of her parish when meals are needed for memorial services. Sue is so tied to the community service and the community that the living scholarship her children have created in her honor, it has its main criteria of how well the applicant has served their community. The scholarship is called the Susan Swan Community Service Scholarship. Sue is always excited when she gets the packet of applications because she reads them all and provides recommendations to Havre Public Schools on who will receive each one. People in her circle of friends, colleagues, beneficiaries, loved ones know Sue as the Mother Teresa on earth. This is amazing. Sue, you are an inspiration. She is generous with her time, puts others before herself, and always wants to bring more good to her community and our state. Susan, thank you for a lifetime of valuable service. Your actions are seen, are meaningful, and are deeply appreciated. It is an absolute delight to present you with the ServeMontana Award. Yes. I know, and Sue's son, Jim Swan, serves on our Commission on Community Service and assured me
that I had nothing to do with this.
Oh, yeah, I know, this guy, right? Very thankful, Sue. Thank you so much. Our next ServeMontana Award is presented to Tabitha Vierguts. That's right. Now I know how to say words. Tabitha and her husband rolled in from Libby, the far corner, which is always a soft spot in my heart for Lincoln County. Tabitha's nominator described her as dedicated, compassionate, and encouraging to others. Tabitha volunteers for every possible opportunity she has, and her husband's like, he told me this. She's helped clean baseball fields in the spring for the Community Little League, picked up highway clutter and garbage around the local fishing ponds, She uses her artistic skills and her own supplies to provide free face paintings at events like the local health fair and the annual back-to-school bash. Before its closure, she was a faithful member in Kiwanis and is a devoted Rotarian. Tabitha helps with local children's coat drives, or a local coat drive, there we go, and kids fishing derby, as well as planning and executing successful fundraisers for the high school band when they lost travel funding. She brings water and snacks to the games for students after the school stops supplying it and is the first one to step up to assist wherever needed. Tabitha serves with the local car club and volunteers with their annual car show, which is a real boost to the local economy. Moreover, when teens wanted to start their own local kids car club, she took on the oversight and is the adult presence in all caps at every single meeting. So thank you for that. Tabitha works for a nonprofit, and beyond the volunteer drives that she plans and hosts on her own, she uses her skills to assist outside of work and volunteers to help other nonprofits apply for funding that has nothing to do with her paid position. Tabitha's heart beats for this community, and we're all better off for it. So thank you, Tabitha, for your dedication to your community by creating opportunities for individuals and organizations. You demonstrate how volunteerism builds connection and vitality, and it's a treat to present you with the ServeMontana Award. Absolutely. Excellent. Our next ServeMontana Award is presented to Ken Wiedrich of Malta. One of our big drives, Lincoln to Malta today, folks. Yes, sir. Thank you, Ken. Ken's nominator described him as selfless, compassionate, and community-minded. His nominator shared that Ken is the epitome of generosity, volunteerism, and humbleness. A finer example of volunteering would be difficult to find. Ken volunteers at the Senior Center, the local museum, doing carpentry projects, and loves being a volunteer country western dance instructor. Yeah. He provides church projects and maintenance and assistance at the local cemetery. Ken serves his church through volunteering his time and in fellowship. He recently built a storage shed for the cemetery to house the lawnmower and casket equipment. He's part of the color guard for military funerals and is often called upon for reading provided at the services. He also volunteers at the American Legion fundraisers and donates handcrafted items. And these are oak cabinets, cedar chests, and trunks that he makes and builds and then donates for raffles. When going to the local or district American Legion meetings, he provides rides to other folks. He remodeled the kitchen at the Senior Center several years ago and is finishing another remodel and expansion project for them, I believe, currently. Maybe. Yeah, currently. Okay, so it's not quite done yet. Very good. Ken always answers the call to serve others. As a green thumb gardener, he grows produce to share with his friends, strangers, and the local food bank. When he builds his crafted projects for others, he doesn't accept payment. Just knowing he's contributed his skills and talents to serve others seems to be his satisfaction and goal. And he's definitely met this goal for many years now. Thank you, Ken, for the service you provide to your community, from honoring the military, building handcrafted oak creations, and giving your time willingly to serve others. It is an absolute honor to present you with the ServeMontana Award. Jim Swan here. I love it. My gosh. It's always so good. You guys are really inspiring. The next ServeMontana Award is presented to Jerry Yoder. Jerry's here from Great Falls today. Where are you, sir? Mike, there we are. Come on down. Don't be staying seated. Jerry's nominator described him as dedicated, a leader, and generous. In 2023, Jerry was recognized by the United States Forest Service, Washington, D.C. Office of Volunteer Services for maintaining the best seen accountability for facility volunteers, a model to emulate throughout the entire agency. His faithful contributions have played a critical role in the Lewis and Clark National Historic Trail and Interpretive Center, and his role helped them earn a litany of awards over the years. In July of 2024, the center served its 1.5 millionth visitor, attesting to the far-reaching impact of Jerry's dedicated service to visitors from across the globe. Of equal importance, Jerry meticulously maintains volunteer service hour records of the center's 43 other volunteers, accounting for over 7,000 hours annually, while also assuring proper accounting of their awards, ensuring they receive meaningful recognition for their untiring service. Jerry's been an active volunteer with the AmeriCorps Seniors Retired Senior Volunteer Program for 21 years and serves as the program's liaison with the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center. He provides leadership for his fellow volunteers and is a veteran who has continued to serve his community. Jerry's passion for local history and willingness to step up into a leadership position has made him an inspiration to so many of our other volunteers. Thank you, Jerry, for dedicating your time to creating a welcoming and educational space for visitors at the center to enjoy and for representing our nation's history so well. After all you have done for other volunteers, it's your turn. It's our pleasure to present you with the ServeMontana Award. Nice, you guys are synced up on camera. Nice, thanks, Jerry. Okay, that was the 7 individuals. You people are amazing. Yes, so good. So we've got 2 groups as well. And the first one will present a ServeMontana Award to an organization known as Jubilee Garden. And they're right here in Helena. Where are your great Jubilee Garden representatives? Come on down. Come one, come all. Yes. The Jubilee Gardens nominator described this garden and its volunteers as passionate, vital, and sustainable. Jubilee Garden and its dynamic volunteers are at the heart of the effort to fight hunger and promote healthy nutrition here in Helena. In spring of 2016, St. Mary's Catholic Community designated 10,000 square feet for a community garden, and 3 years later, that expanded to 18,000 square feet. While looking for houses, I had to learn that an acre is 45,000 square feet. So that's just shy of a half acre these folks are gardening. Over the last 9 years, Helena Food Shares distributed more than 35,658 pounds, that is 17.8 tons, of fresh organic produce to 4,519 households, all from their partnership with the Jubilee Garden. This local fresh produce is one of the most valuable resources in their market and helps create strong bodies and minds for our neighbors in need. These volunteers represent even more volunteers as well, finding new ways to expand. So these folks are always saying, how can we do better and do more? They've added growing bags around solar panels to conserve water and increase food production. In 2024, Jubilee Garden volunteers contributed over 500 hours planting and weeding and then harvesting 5,350 pounds of fresh produce. Each week, this nutrition-rich bounty is delivered almost daily to Helena Food Share, ensuring families receive garden fresh food. Volunteers take extra care to wash, prepare, package these fruits and vegetables, elevating the quality and dignity of food for those who need it most. The dedication of these volunteers ensures that Helena Food Share customers receive high-quality produce and making a meaningful impact on the health and well-being of families across our region. Thank you, Jubilee Garden. Demonstrated commitment to individuals and families, providing fresh, delicious food, and it's an absolute pleasure to present you guys and represent your whole group. I don't know what to do with this photo, Christina Jordan. Okay, here we go. Make sure you guys can all be seen. Oh, there's a couple more, Christina. There we go. Nope, we're good.
Another nurse over here. Yeah.
Come this way.
Does that work, Christina? Okay. Nice, thank you. Fantastic. Okay. We are rocking this event here. Final ServeMontana Award for our group is presented to West Yellowstone Teen Center. Where are you great teenagers? I've been waiting for you. Yes. Fantastic. Just come on up like you own it. Yes. West Yellowstone Teen Center's nominator described these teens as committed, leaders, and humble. This group has created an entire teen center for young adults ages 13 to 18. The center was created by them for youth in this rural community. The community has a shortage of indoor recreational opportunities, especially during the winter months. 4 years ago, the only indoor recreation options for young adults in West Yellowstone were a pool table at the bar or driving around in cars. How many of us have rolled around in cars, right? You guys are not alone. These young adults took matters into their own hands and created the West Yellowstone Teen Center, and it's thriving. Not only do these young leaders do all of the behind-the-scenes responsibilities to keep the teen center flourishing, they're present every night that it's open. They set up, they close, they ensure attendees and chaperones have a successful night and a great time. Beyond the years of service they've committed to this organization that two of them helped found. Which two of you? Oh, okay, I was like, otherwise I want waves and hands up. It's legacy, right? Oh, so good. You guys have also been credited with giving to a variety of other nonprofit organizations in West Yellowstone. Your group has assisted with the Missoula Children's Theater, and in the process, learned stagecraft, lighting, and production for theater and music in the park. These youth leaders have dedicated 1,400 plus hours during the past 4 winters to create and maintain the West Yellowstone Teen Center. They volunteered to be stagehands and lighting crew for Black Mountain Productions, paint faces for Green Up Earth Day events, and music in the park. They have been runners and helped with setup and breakdown for the Wretched Mess Art Fest, hosted by West Yellowstone Foundation, as well as the Kids in Snow. And they participate in and help during the Gallatin Valley Give Big event, which fundraises for all participating nonprofits in the community. Their nominator said, "What they've contributed to our community is beyond anything I've seen teenagers accomplish in their free time in all my years. Thank you, West Yellowstone Teen Center, for your service to fellow youth, providing safe and fun opportunities and a place to learn and grow together, and for all the service you've done for the community. You're an inspiration, and the future is bright." We are pleased to present you with a ServeMontana Award. Okay. I want to keep going, but I've reached the end. Not everyone gets awards, right? Just you great people. So 7 individuals in 2 groups. You guys, thank you so much. Combined, it's thousands and thousands of hours and thousands of lives touched, dollars raised, just to hear the food numbers. It's very impressive and humbling to be able to be here with you all. So very grateful. I want to thank the credit union, our great Lieutenant Governor, our Commission on Community Service representatives, our staff team, but really all of you. So we've got a couple gems, I call them, left. One, remember this day in December, or soon after, as we open this opportunity for other individuals in your community. It's not uncommon, and it's very fun when folks who are here today then nominate someone else in their community. It's the best kind of gotcha that you could have. Absolutely. So we'll open these up, an annual event. And then as we depart from here, I encourage you, what we'll do is just take a couple minutes. You can take the elevator or the stairs, and we'll pull together a group photo on the stairs that will descend to the 2nd floor. And then I promise we won't do any more glamour shots after that. God willing, we can all get on there. Christina will give us clear instruction. Jim Swan will be in the right place. It will be amazing. Yes, and then it's free and open seating, and we'll enjoy a lunch together. I believe we have a taco bar, I believe. I'm not sure what, but it seems good on a Friday to me. So again, you guys, congratulations, each and one of you. You're very important to all of us here in Helena and in your local communities. So thanks again, and I'll see you shortly. Fantastic.